Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber. Today I'm going to be giving you a few DIYs that you can do to personalize your hot cocoa bar. And then at the end I'll be showing you how I set up this hot cocoa bar behind me. I hope that you all enjoy it, and if you do, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and the little bell next to it so that you're notified for all future DIYs. Okay, let's go ahead and get started onto these DIYs and the hot cocoa bar. Alrighty, so the first DIY, I am using this canvas. It's one of the larger ones from Dollar Tree, and I'm going in with that chalkboard black paint and painting this whole thing. And then after I completely get this painted, I let it dry very thoroughly, and I don't need a second coat over this. I only end up doing one coat and it is perfect. After I've completely let my canvas dry, I am going to be putting this decal on it that I made in my Cricut design space. And if anybody is interested in this design for yourselves, just let me know and I can share that design with you. And you can make one of your own signs as well. But yeah, I just made this in Cricut design space, and it says, "Baby, it's cold outside, warm up at the hot cocoa bar." And I have a little hot cocoa mug with a heart at the top. It is so cute. I love this sign. The arrow is pointing towards my hot cocoa bar because I'm putting this in on a wall that's going to be kind of away from my hot cocoa bar, so it'll just be pointing that way, but it'll still be all in my kitchen. Next, I'm going to go in with some black and white buffalo check ribbon that I picked up at Dollar General, and I'm going to just use this as a hanger. And because this ribbon was a little bit thicker, I do fold it in half and then glue it to the back of this sign to act as my sign's hanger. This was a very simple DIY, and if you do not have a Cricut, you can try using some stickers from Dollar Tree and Dollar General. They have some really cute ones out for Christmas so that you can make a sign with it. And now we're going to go on to the next DIY, and I'm taking these plain white cups from the Dollar Tree, and I've got 4 of them along with 4 decals. And I just searched these on the Cricut design space and cut them out on buffalo check paper that was red and black. The brand that I used is Caesar and in permanent vinyl. I'm taking an alcohol wipe and cleaning my cups really well on the side that I will be placing my decal, just so that there's no residue and that my decal sticks very well. And all you want to do is make sure that you have it all centered and aligned the way you like it before pushing it all down and getting that on the cup. And you really want to rub it on so that when you pull up the transfer tape, none of those letters come off. And if you see that they start to pull off while you're pulling up your transfer tape, you can rub them a little more and then maybe just also start at another direction. Sometimes that helps as well. Somehow the little dot to my eye got pushed up further, so I just peeled that off and stuck it right back where it goes. And here's how it came out. And I'm going to repeat those steps for the other 3 cups as well. If you do not have a Cricut, Dollar Tree sells very cute cups already that have different sayings on them. I actually just recently saw them this last time that I went back to Dollar Tree, and they have cute sayings. I think one of them said like Jingle Juice and just really cute Christmas sayings on them, and so you can even pick those up for your hot chocolate bar if you wanted to. You don't have to do any personalization or anything like that if you don't want to. Moving on to the next DIY, I am just going to be personalizing some squeeze bottles, and these are in the crafter section at Dollar Tree, and they're just mini squeeze bottles. I'm going to be adding some Hershey's chocolate and some caramel. Adding the Hershey's chocolate because it has its little nozzle to come out so clean was easy. But you'll see here I struggle a little bit with the caramel. So I suggest that if you have a funnel that you use that. I did not have one on hand, but I did finally get like a good consistent pour coming out of that caramel, and I was finally able to fill up my jar pretty well. After I get those filled up, I clean them up real nicely and again go in with an alcohol wipe and wipe where I'm going to be putting my decal on. And these decals I again made on my Cricut Design Space, but you could also use Dollar Tree's transfer stickers. And I just printed out one that says caramel drizzle and chocolate drizzle. These were super easy to make and looked so cute with the hot cocoa bar. The next DIY, I'm going to be using one of Dollar Tree's mini trays found in the crafter section. I'm going in with Waverly and ink and painting that entire tray black. After I have this completely coated, I am going in with one of Dollar Tree's sanding sponges and sanding papers and giving my tray some distressing. You can do as much or as little as you'd like with your distressing. I used the sandpaper to get in between the handles because that just made it easier than using the sanding sponge with that. After I've sanded it to the way I want it, or as much as I wanted it to be sanded and distressed, I am taking yet again another decal that was that I had bought online for my Cricut, And this is just hot cocoa's serving tray type sign, and the decal has what we're serving, like marshmallows, hot cocoa, and I'm just rubbing that transfer onto my tray, and again just slowly peeling that up, making sure the whole decal stays on that tray. Now I'm going in with some of this garland that Dollar Tree was selling. I have not found any more at the Dollar Tree, but this is what I picked up when I first went on a Dollar Tree haul. And I'm just cutting pieces of that and wrapping it around itself to get it a little bit thicker. And then I will be hot gluing that to the top and bottom of my tray's sign just to give it a little bit more interest. And on this next very easy DIY, I am taking one of Dollar Tree's chalkboard stands and their felt stickers. And I am going to be sorting through the letters and finding the letters that I need to spell out "but" first. After I do that, I lay out the letters and go ahead and peel off the backing to stick it to my chalkboard sign. They have these felt letters in white, red, and black so far that I've seen at my Dollar Tree. Now going in with my chalkboard marker that I got from Walmart, and I am going to be writing out hot chocolate. Now you'll see I'm actually writing out hot cocoa, not hot chocolate. You'll see here that I did mess up and get ahead of myself, and I put hot cocoa. But this chalk marker comes off very easily with just a little damp paper towel, and then I was able to fix that. And then I went in and I smeared it and had to fix it again. But otherwise all was good. And then I just added one of Dollar Tree's snowflake stickers on it, those DIY packets that they came with. I added one of those. Now I'm going to show you how I set up my hot cocoa bar. I have several jars that I'm using here, and please excuse my hands here. I was painting and with spray paint, and it got all over my hands, and I scrubbed and scrubbed and could not get it off, but my hands are clean. So here I'm bringing everything out and showing you what I've got. I got the hot chocolate from Dollar Tree, the mints from Dollar Tree, and the graham crackers from Walmart. That jar, I just wrote hot cocoa on it again with my chalkboard marker. And I am emptying each packet of cocoa into that jar. And I put there the measurements, 2.5 tablespoons equals 1 packet of hot chocolate. And I'm just using a spoon that I had on hand. And you can do the same, whatever spoon you have on hand, or a measuring spoon can go in there. I also have these cups, these to-go cups that I got from Walmart for $1.98, I believe. That cup, that sundae cup, I got it from Dollar Tree, along with those cookie bins, and I'm going to be putting graham crackers in one and bizcocho cookies in the other. The container that you see in the back with the 3 milk jars, I got that from a store here called Big Lots, and that was about $12. And I just thought it was super cute and a great addition to the hot cocoa bar. The jars that I put the hot cocoa in, as well as the other cookies that you see back there, I got those from Marshall's. And I am just filling them all up with all sorts of goodies. My mason jar I just already had in hand, and I put some Hershey's Kisses in there. And I'm using this jar for Dollar Tree to fill up with some mini marshmallows. Next, I am just going to show you how I've set it and organized it all. And I just absolutely love the way this came out. It is very functional and super cute for the holidays. I absolutely love my hot cocoa bar. Let me know if you've made a hot cocoa bar or a coffee bar for the holiday season and what you added into it. I just want to say thank you all again. Please give this video a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all future DIYs and videos. Thank you all again, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye!